Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to Squared Circle Society Live. I am Flesh Wound Dan, joined by producer Todd.
Good evening.
And our special guest of the evening, Kevin Brannen, promoter of IWA Deep South. You've got, a big weekend coming up, which we'll tell you guys all about. But Kevin, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, Dan. Appreciate you having me on. And Todd, appreciate you having me on, brother.
Of course.
Yeah, it's great to finally have you on. So, IWA Deep South is coming. We have Weekend of Carnage coming up, which is going to feature Carnage Cup 15, which is one of the longest running deathmatch tournaments in the world. And before we get into that, Kevin, how did IWA Deep South come about? What inspired you?
Well, let's see. I started running shows in 2002, and for years I was pretty much a ECW fan, and then old Big Japan stuff. So I started promoting. My original name was Alabama Pro Wrestling. I was an NWA affiliate from 2002 to 2005. Then in 2005, I had contacted Ian Rotten, about trying to be an affiliate with IWA. I'd met Ian the year before in 2004. I had booked him for an event, and so we fast forward 2005. I had talked with him and just told him I pitched him an idea because I said NWA had an affiliate program back then, and you could like pay a fee, and then you could be an affiliate member. I don't think they do that now, or maybe they started it back. I'm not sure. But anyway, so I said, Ian, why don't you do that with IWA? And because I was wanting to get into the deathmatch stuff. This was like early 2005. And so he liked the idea. As soon as I talked to Ian, I had contacted Mike Burns from Smart Mark Video at the time because that was hot. Like at that time, the tapes were still a big deal.
Yeah.
And so I got in touch with him and said, look, I want to put this deathmatch tournament together. And I talked to Ian, talked to Mike, and I didn't know nothing about promoting a deathmatch tournament. I said, if y'all could help me out, And so Mike said, well, I'll film it. And Ian said, well, I'll help you get some guys. And so I booked it October 22nd, 2005, right here in my hometown at the rec center. Then, of course, we got there and people around here, I was the first one in the South to do a deathmatch tournament. Nobody ever, as far as I know, had never even heard of a deathmatch tournament in the Deep South. And so I had promoted it, in which I told the building director, the director of the building, I said, we're going to get, it's going to be bloody, we're going to have weapons and it's going to be extreme, but I don't think they quite understood, what level we was going to bring it to. And so let's see, the first match right out the gate, with Brandon Prophet, Die Hard, Dustin Lee. I don't know if y'all remember them, but they come out there and we was using the T8s. This was back in 2005, and nobody used T8s back then. So we had T8s in that first match, and Die Hard got a big chunk just flayed off his shoulder, So he was freaking out and panicking. They was wanting to call an ambulance, and so called 911, got the ambulance down there, and he's going to the hospital. Well, it's a city building, like it's a community rec center for the city of Childersburg. So if you contact, like if 911 is dialed and it's in a city facility, then they have to contact everybody involved, which includes the director. So the phone rang to the front desk, and the guy answered, but then they called me in there and said, here, you got to talk to the director. So I get on the phone with him. I said, what's up? He said, well, I heard, first match right out of the gate, the ambulance called the guys shoulder, fucked up and everything. So I said, yeah. I said, we talked about this. And he said, no, we didn't talk about this shit. Not like this. And I said, look, if I get another call, I'm shutting you down. Well, okay, hung the phone up. I walked back in the venue, back in the gym, and here comes a Marty Shipwire falling off the fucking balcony through a damn table, and no shit. About 4 or 5 minutes later, phone rung again. He said, I'm shutting you down.
Oh.
Cops will be there ASAP. Well, made it through 3 more matches by the time cops got there, and then they said, you got to shut the damn show down. And folks wanting refunds and shit. And here I am trying to figure out trying what to do. And of course, everybody got paid. I paid everybody anyway. Not everybody got to work, but I still paid,
Yeah.
I guaranteed them, And so that was basically it right out of the gate, which, I could go on to the rescheduled event was in December, and, we pulled it off successfully. So
that had to be very stressful for the first show. I can imagine.
Yeah, the first, and see, I couldn't call nobody and say, do you got any advice? Because the only people I knew, was Ian,
Right.
because there wasn't anybody down here in the area that I could just say, hey man, you got any advice or tips on how to run one of these? Because I've been doing traditional wrestling, but now this shit's new to me. And so, I told the building owner, and but like I said, they weren't expecting, what we were bringing, and when the reality, hit, it was just too damn much for this local country bunking town, it's too damn much, So,
yeah, I'm quite sure that was a shock, not WWF to them. So I'm sure that was a hell of a shock, but amazing that you persevered. We're going into 15 tournaments now. That's amazing.
Yes, going into 15 tournaments. Actually, this weekend is my 20th anniversary of IWA Deep South, because we had some issues through the years and we couldn't do consecutive. And so we've got a few years where we didn't have a tournament. So if I had done one every consecutive year, this would be number 20. But nonetheless, it's 15. 15th tournament, 20th anniversary. So, yeah, I'm pretty proud of it, man. It's been up and down. It's not been easy, but I'm still hanging in,
Yes, and thriving. We're big fans of IWA Deep South here at Flesh Wound. We've really enjoyed some recent shows that you've had, and it's always interesting to me how people kind of get into this, having just done, well, at least my first Deathmatch tournament. It's there's a lot that you don't think about going in, and it's an interesting, sometimes stressful experience, but I always find the most the one thing I've been telling people is, like, the funniest thing is the looks you get when you're going to Home Depot and these different stores. Duct tape and gusset plates. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you have any funny stories throughout? I'm sure you have several, but
man, yeah, I've had a few where I would have the the flatbed buggies, where it's like a whatever they're called, where the flat buggy thing. I'd have them loaded down, have damn, shower doors and packs and boxes of carpet strips and fluorescent bulbs, and got a whole box of gusset plates. And I said, y'all, you doing some remodeling? And I went in. The old lady said, "You doing some remodeling?" I said, "No, I'm not doing no remodeling." So they, they give me the looks, but man, there ain't no telling what I spent over the years. All the shows and all the death matches we had. There's no telling how much we spent on gimmicks, man, over the years. It's astronomical, man. Yeah, think about it.
No, just doing one, I already have an idea. So
Yeah.
it's So tell us a little bit about this tournament, and we'll talk about some of the matches because it's absolutely stacked. I know you have the Body, who was just at last tournament on the left for us, and a lot of the legendary Necro Butcher, of course. And tell us a little bit about the card.
Well, here, let's. Why don't we pull up one of the first matches?
Yeah,
and we can
yeah,
start
let's
right
go
there.
Yeah. I just wanted to tell you too, Todd, man. Hey, look, I appreciate all the work you do. Todd's been keeping us rolling the past 2 years. He does all my graphic work and all my videos, and man, he's been a lifesaver. And I just want to say publicly, I appreciate everything you do, Todd.
Oh, well, thank you.
Everything you do, man, it's more than words can express. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
And so round one tournament match, a land and sea death match. Lil Sicko, Sean Carpenter, and Bobby V. This one, I know Lil Sicko's been making a name for himself the last couple years in particular. Tell us a little bit about this. This seems like this one's going to be crazy.
Land and sea. Now I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Most of these gimmicks, my partner comes up with, and so I'm in the dark on some of these gimmicks. I know the sea. I think some shark teeth gimmicks and some maybe some seashells and stuff on gimmicks. But now I'm not too sure what I was going to be in there because he's kind of kept me in the dark. I know as far as the participants go, I think these guys are matched up great because Sicko's a small guy. He's a high flyer and, big bumper. Been tearing it up, everywhere he's been booked. So yeah. I can tell you, he's been making a name for himself ever since last year's Carnage Cup. Sean Carpenter is another young guy. He, if I believe correctly, he trained under Sicko and I think Jay Blade. And he's a younger guy. He's small. He's a high flyer. He's a little green, but I think with some experience, I think his kid's going to blow up. I think he's another good one. Bobby V in the Wisconsin area up at ICW, Wisconsin. He's toured up in the Midwest. He's worked for WLW and mostly in the Midwest. I'm surprised Bobby hadn't been getting the bookings other places, the bigger places. Bobby's he's great, man. He's a real great talent, man, to have on there. But I think Sicko and Bobby's already had a few matches one-on-one. So I think with Sean added in there, I think the three of them I think are going to gel really well because Sean and Sicko, like I said, they know each other. They're both being down here and him younger trained under Sicko, and then so I just think the chemistry there, I think will make for a hell of a damn high flying, high spot match, for first round,
Yeah, I agree. I think those styles are going to mesh very well, and you're right. Bobby V is fantastic. So
yeah, I know I've seen him on a couple other shows also. Yeah, I've recently just taken notice of him. He is one. I agree. He should be being used elsewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's check out our next one.
All right, so our next round one tournament match, we have the Four Corners of Pain death match with the legendary Kenji Fukumoto, Sid Fabulous, and Kato. This one, I am also familiar with these guys. I think this one's going to be interesting. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, Kenji Fukumoto, been a fan of his for years. I know, man, the infamous scissor board bump he took from Takeda. I don't know. Y'all saw that one from a few years ago, Freedoms. Man, when I saw that bump, I'm like, I got to get him on a Carnage Cup because he perfect fit, So, been wanting to try to get him for a little while. I mean, he's legend in Japan, big Japan, Freedoms. Done some amazing work. I think he's one half of was one half of the Freedoms Tag Team Championship with the guy from Japan, was it Violento Jack? Excuse me,
okay,
mine was blank. I think he was one half of Freedom's tag team champion with a Violento Jack. So yeah, I mean, he's just legend. Let's see, Sid Fabulous. He worked a couple Carnage Cups for me years ago. Carnage Cup 8 and 9. I think he worked Masters of Pain 2015. He worked Nick Gage in the first round. Sid's a good talent. He hasn't worked in a few years. He's been wanting to come back, but he's a good, solid talent. I don't know how much you've seen of him, but he's a good, solid guy. Then Cato. Cato's been with me a couple of years now. He's kind of a mainstay guy now, and he's a great guy. Again, I mean, he should be booked more places, and I think it's going to be a good, solid match, man. Good, solid match. I think Four Corners of Pain, more traditional gimmick,
Mm-hmm.
More of a traditional gimmick. I think it'll be a good, crazy match. No.
I agree. Kato's been doing some really cool stuff lately too, so I'm excited to see him clash with Kenji and get a look at Sid for the first time in a little while.
Do you want to read Flores's?
Yes. Danny asked, IWA introduces me into new talent. Yeah. No, that's great.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys like I also like. I'm not familiar with Sid, so like I know you said he worked a few years back, so this will be my introduction on this tournament. So that's always cool. Yeah, like I do. Like every tournament, there's a few new guys I'll like, okay, discover and follow after that. So that's always a cool thing about the Carnage Cups.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing that we pride ourselves on over the years is finding, guys that haven't been discovered yet and then giving them a platform to shine. And what ends up happening, I mean, so many guys have been discovered working Carnage Cup, and it's like, and they get that platform and they end up, running with the ball, and then they'll get calls, and next thing you know, they're booked on bigger places, more well-known places. So we've always prided ourselves on finding new talent and getting guys that nobody's ever heard of to go out there and just go balls to the wall and tear it down and just take people's by storm, take people's captivated their minds by storm, just blow their mind,
Yeah.
And all right, so another round one tournament match, the Home Run Derby death match, featuring Satu Jin and Buddy Badcock and Necro Butcher, a man who needs no introduction, death match icon. This one should be really interesting, actually. Another anytime Necro's in a death match, it's going to be a treat. Tell us a little bit about this.
This one's probably going to be the big brawl, stiff brawl of the first round. There's three big, stiff, guys with the bats, various different, bats. I mean, it's pretty much, that's what it's going to be, a really stiff brawl. Three guys just beating the shit out of each other. I mean, that's, pretty much what it's going to be. Satu, he's been everywhere. Bobby's a younger up and coming guy, trying to get his name out there. So I mean, it's his opportunity, and then of course the legend Necro Butcher. I mean, he done it all, man. The Godfather, man. Death match.
Yeah, yes, one of the best to ever do it, and I think this one's gonna be. I'm kind of curious. I'm not as familiar with Badcock, so I'm kind of curious to see what he can do.
Absolutely. And then our next round. Okay, here we go.
All right, so another round one tournament match. We have the Ultraviolent Ladders and Light 2 Bundles death match with Jay Blade and Yanni GQ and Toshiyuki Tsukuda. This one, this has potential to be a show stealer, I think. I'm curious to get your thoughts on this one.
This one, yeah, like you say, this one could be the show stealer. right here. These are three guys too that are high flyers and big risk takers, spot guys, and so damn. I mean, Jay Blade's like the next guy, man. He's the guy that's fixing to go to the moon. I believe he's right on the verge of going to the next step. I don't know if you remember the match him and Sicko had 2 years ago.
Oh yeah,
day 2. I mean, I thought they fucking killed it. I thought it was probably match of the weekend, man. It was just insanity. So you got him, Yanni GQ's another Midwest guy. Primarily works up in Wisconsin. Damn good guy. I don't know if y'all watch Insane 8. He's crazy.
Yeah.
And then Sakuda, we had him last year. I mean, killed it. I mean, they brought him back, said, we got to have you back. So, man, them three, like I said, they're just going to, probably steal the show. You have to forgive me. I don't really have many words for it, but it's going to probably steal the show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys, if you order the show, you should definitely make sure you watch this, because I've seen these guys and I can promise this is going to be just one hell of a kick-ass match.
Yeah.
And all right, and other round 1 tournament action, we have the glass panes and cinder blocks death match with Neil Diamond Cutter, the Redneck Rebel, and somebody very familiar to us, Jimmy Controversy. We just had Jimmy at our show, and he is just such an entertaining guy. He really has a special talent for working a crowd. Of course, Neil Diamond Cutter, legend at this point.
Just won the Arizona Deathmatch tournament this past weekend too. So
yes, Neil did. Neil won that, so he's
got some momentum going into it.
And of course, the Redneck Rebel. Tell us about this one.
Yeah, this one, man, this is a wild card, man, of the show. It's going to probably surprise people. I mean, you got Neil. Neil's worked several Carnage Cups. This is his last one because he's hanging it up in December. Neil's done it all. I mean, Neil goes out there and busts his ass at every show, gives it 110%. So Neil's going to be one to watch this show. We've got Redneck Rebel is a up-and-coming guy. He's been working for me for, 3 or 4 years. He just not got the Carnage Cup spot until now. I feel like Rebel deserves an opportunity to get in there. I mean, Rebel's a company guy, man. Mm-hmm. Whatever I need him to do, he's just, whatever boss, and he's a good company guy, good hand. He had a very entertaining drunken Type A match last year with Mickey. Unfortunately, the footage, we couldn't really, the footage turned out bad because of, situation beyond our control. But that's neither here nor there. But anyway, then lastly, Jimmy. I mean, y'all familiar with Jimmy?
Oh yeah,
Jimmy. Yeah, he is a entertaining guy, and he's a good heel, good solid heel guy. I mean, he gets the heat. He knows how to work the audience. He's just a good old school heel. Yeah. And Jimmy's another one of them guys, man. Anything you need him to do, I mean, he's a company guy. Yeah. He's very, very humble, very appreciative. Anything I need him to do, he's there. And I think this is Jimmy's tournament, man. This is the one. It's his 3rd Carnage Cup. He said, I got something to prove. And he's liable to turn some heads on this one, man. Just to be honest with you.
Yeah, we're huge fans of Jimmy, and I think this is, seeing him in there with Neil and Redneck Rebel is going to be exciting.
And all right, our final first round matchup.
Yes, final first round matchup. We have the Cabins in the Woods death match with Bryant Woods, Tarzan Duran, and Tommy Trainwreck. We know all of these guys very, very well. I know they've all clashed with Michael Kruger in the past, and I think this one's going to be great. Tell us all about it.
We got the current reigning IWA Deep South World Champion, Bryant Woods. Let's see, he debuted the first Carnage Cup, was Carnage Cup 8 back in 2012. So that's what, about 13 years ago, I guess.
Yeah.
So he debuted 13 years ago. He said he's winding down. I'm not for sure if this will be his last show or not. I'm trying to get him to stay around. He's had several injuries that he's had to deal with, and so he's not sure. This originally was going to be his last show, but I guess we're going to wait and see how he comes out on this one, and I'm going to try to see if he'll stay around. But Brian Woods, again, man, he's done all kind of stuff, man. He's been everywhere over the past 13 years, and just inducted him in the Hall of Fame back at WrestleMania.
Yep.
So we got Woods. We've got Tarzan Duran. Y'all familiar with him?
Oh yeah.
He's an XPW. He's worked a few shows for us. He wanted back on. He's been doing a lot of firework lately. He does some really crazy firework. So Tarzan, a damn good worker. Glad to have him back on there. I know he's going to do some crazy shit. So very, very much looking forward to Tarzan. And then finally, Tommy Trainwreck. I think he's been tearing it up. He's won a few tournaments recently and has been killing it everywhere he goes. He runs his own show now, WLW. So Tommy said he got something to prove in this one. So these three guys, this is an interesting pairing. I'm looking forward very much. Cabins in the Woods, a lot of glass, a lot of violence, man, a lot of blood. So I'm very much looking forward to this one.
Hell yeah. This one's gonna be crazy. I mean, Tarzan, I've been a huge fan since even before XPW, but he did the last XPW run. He was just a show stealer every time, and all three of these guys, another possible match of the night.
Yeah. So is that all 6 of the first round there?
Yeah. What is the format for the second round? Are we going because I know it's first round is triple threats or 3-ways, and then what is the following round?
The first round are single falls, so the guys pins eliminated. The other two guys advance. Semifinals will be 6 one-on-one matches. And then the finals this year we're doing something different, which I always try to mix it up and try to do something different. So the finals is going to be first time ever a 6-way Hellraiser match. We did one other Hellraiser match back in 2012. It was a no rope flaming barbed wire with 300 light tubes.
Oh wow!
So we gonna do that. So for the finals, and I don't know, some people may not be fans of multi-man finals. I've always liked them. They're always chaotic and crazy and just insanity, man. Because you get bumps all over the place, and we've tried to mix it up. Most tournaments are single finals. I've always maintained a multi-man finals with only a couple of exceptions. There's been a couple of times we've had singles. Most of the time we have multi-man finals though. And that's just, something unique that we do just to stand out,
Yeah. No, I think it's go look at the previous tournaments. I think it works. It's insane.
And speaking of standing out, we have the Softcore Cup 4th year.
Yeah.
Do we want to do the non-tournament match first or save that for last?
Yeah, we can save that if we want to. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Well, then we'll go with the tournament matches first.
All right.
First one. There we go.
All right. So our first one for the Softcore Cup 4, falls count specifically right here match, Tank versus J Impact. This one looks interesting. Tell us a little bit about it.
The falls count specifically right here. Now, from what I understand, that this is one of our guys that's in our board of directors came up with this idea, and he was going to have the way I understand it, he's going to have an X or some kind of gimmick sign that says pin right here. And so like the guys, wherever they go, they have to pin where it says pin here.
Oh,
and so that's what it means by falls count specifically right here. And so wherever the X is, I think it's an X is what they're going to do. I'm sorry, guys. I source out my gimmicks now. I let other people. I have a full plate, and so I let the other guys come up with the gimmicks, and then I let a lot of creative freedom happen. I know that the whatever they use, a sign or an X, is going to say pin here. So you can only pin here, and so I don't know. It sounds crazy, but
hey, that's
just
an
idea we come up with.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. That's actually kind of a cool concept.
Yeah, I always feel like on the soft course cup side, or it's always something different and trying different things. It's more fun than anything. A lot of different stuff, and I think you might be more familiar with this one, at least with one of the competitors.
Okay,
and that is. There we go.
Boris Dookie taking on Bullshit in a golden shower match. Well, I think I probably know how that one goes, but you tell us.
Yeah. Boris been around since 2016. He's known as the Latvian legend shit hook icon, pretty much. The Godfather shit style, and gigolo. BDSM enthusiast, and we could go on about him. But anyway, but going against Bullshit, and Bullshit in the storyline, when he was giving birth to him, he split his asshole with his horn. So he's got something to get back from his anus being split. So this one here is to win the match, you got to piss on your opponent, and that's what the gimmick is. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but and that sounds like totally fucking insane, and that's what it is.
and I wouldn't expect anything less.
Yeah.
You might get a Vince McMahon run in. You never know.
Vince McMahon run in. Yeah, but see, that's a gimmick, like that stipulation. I'm like Rob Black, I would get a call. Rob's like, that's a good one. Rob Black, he'll like it, man.
Yes, I think he'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
And someone who's familiar with Rob Black in our next match, we have the Body. Go ahead, take this one.
Yes, so we have another person very familiar to Fleshwind features. We have the Body taking on Skittles in a pool of baby oil reverse lingerie match. Well, this is also, I believe, a first time. Never saw this anywhere else. So Body is absolutely wild. Had a great showing at last tournament on the left. Tell us a little bit about the match and Skittles as well.
Yeah, this is so it's an intergender here. Body, man. I mean, everybody's familiar with him. I mean, if you've seen what the match he had with Big Joe with the dick spot, needle dick spot. I mean, all the crazy shit he's done. So I said this match fits him. This match fits him. So we got the pool with the baby oil, which is going to be a fucking slippery, sloppy mess. But the object of this match, the way to win this match. So in a normal lingerie match, you've got the lingerie on, and you've got to take the lingerie off. This one's a reverse, so you've got to put the lingerie on to win the match.
Okay.
But I've been told Body has some other surprises he's going to pull out in it, so it's not just going to be what's on the marquee. I mean, there's going to be some other crazy shit going on. Skittles is new. She's Now, she's wrestled for years, but she's brand new to Deep South. She just debuted recently, and she's like, boss, put me in. I'm ready to go. Whatever you need me to do. And so I said, well, what do you think about this? And her and Ryan talked, and they got back to me and said, look, I think we could make this spectacular. So, let's say this one, probably of the softcore cuts, probably going to be the Steeler, if I had to bet,
Yeah, the body is always a show stealer and always memorable. Whatever he does, it's always tends to be talked about. So I think I'm very excited to see this. I'm less familiar with Skittles, but I am very familiar with Body, and he is gonna give everybody something to talk about in this.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
And up next,
we have, in a toilet bowl massacre match, Turdy taking on Demon Turdy. Well, battle of the turds. What do you think?
Two brothers, the two sons, Boris Dookie, going at it. I think this is going to have everything except the kitchen sink, literally a bathroom, implements, toilet seats, plungers, thumbtack plungers. And I think actual toilet is probably going to be in the match. But I think to win this match, you got to flush your opponent. So a turd's going to be flushed in this match. So
there we go. You may never see the loser again, so be sure to check it out.
Yeah. No pun intended, but it's some good shit, man.
Some good shit.
Good shit.
Put that on the Blu-ray. Good shit.
Yeah.
So our next one, a trick or treat match between Juicy Bruce and Fat Dragon. This looks interesting and very seasonal. We'll be right on the verge of Halloween. Tell us about it.
So this here, they're gonna have the candy, the jack-o'-lanterns, that the kids use to put the candy in. So there's gonna be a jack-o'-lantern in each corner.
Okay.
And so it's gonna work similar to how they do the drunken death match, but you gotta, every so often you gotta take the shots. Well, throughout this match, you gotta go, pick something out of the jack-o'-lantern. Whatever you get, you gotta eat it. So it may be a treat, it may be a trick. And so, but whatever you get, whatever you pull out of the jack-o'-lantern, you gotta eat it. And so you don't know, it could be candy, it could be, you don't know what the fuck you get.
Shattered glass, perhaps. You never know.
Yeah. So that's, we're just trying to come up with some different stuff, man. Innovative, unique steps, man.
And that definitely is.
Yeah. Another first timer. All right. So up next, we have a coffin match between Sadistico and Cowboy Troy. Oh wow, this is very interesting. So tell us all about it. Is it similar to, I assume, a traditional coffin match, or how's this one work?
This one, it's just a traditional coffin match.
Mm-hmm.
These two guys have been feuding for about a year now, and this is a culmination of that feud. So, but I've been told, Sadisto's got something up his sleeve for Troy. And so we'll see. But yeah, just pretty much a traditional coffin match for the most part, But it's a good time of the year for that,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we have our non-tournament match.
Okay, let's see.
Let's pull that one up.
So in non-tournament action, we have a triple threat match between Nikolai Cash, Big Papa Dump, and Banana Split. Oh, Banana Split looks familiar, Todd. It's somebody from the past. I think we might know who that is. Tell us all about this one. This looks unique.
So we got Nikolai Cash, Dirty Money. He's a pimp from Amsterdam. He won the big Rumble match last show at WrestleMania and was crowned the first World Shit Style Champion. So you got the reigning champion, Nikolai Cash, and his Boris Dukey's former tag team partner and former pimp, putting the title on line against Big Papa Dump. One of the TWO members that challenged him, and then Banana Spit, who was banished from TWO after the last show, is throwing his hat in the ring, wanting a shot at the title. And so we got three-way, anything can go, anything can happen, man. So three guys in there vying for the, most coveted championship to date. So there's no gimmick, it's traditional rules. But Nikolai is saying he's going to hold on to the belt, but you got two hungry contenders. So let's see what happens.
Absolutely. Maybe some run-ins from his hose in Amsterdam. You never know. He might have the equalizer.
Yeah, that's right.
Hate to see what they do to the banana.
And what is the format for the rest of the Softcore Cup?
Okay, so Softcore, we got, let's see, the Softcore is going to be 2 rounds instead. It's not going to be 3 like Carnage Cup. Softcore will have the 6 singles matches, and then the finals will be the 6-way. Well, it'll be just like Carnage Cup. Both will be 6 ways. It'll be originally it was going to be cage defecation. It had issues with the cage. Now I think it's going to be a total defecation match with a circus net, a turd toilet paper circus net. So yeah, first time ever. So we trying to do some first time ever stuff, man. I mean, props to y'all too, man. Y'all's tournament has some sick, man, fresh, and I'm a huge horror movie buff too, and so I commend y'all for y'all steps. You're very creative, very horror themed. I mean, it was great. I mean, I love the steps, man.
Well, thank you. I mean, yeah.
Try and give people something they haven't seen before. That's always a pleasure.
And that's something you do every year. It seems like, there's always, even just in the Carnage Cup, but I mean, the Softcore Cup is something totally different. It's just fun. I like the concept. It's like 2 different things, but it's like, it just works.
Yeah. I think like since we've done our tournament, a lot of people have complimented the stipulations because there's a lot of great companies out there, but a lot just don't really do stipulations. It's kind of just the same standard death match, and I think you've got some fantastic ones in this tournament. Even some of the ones I have no idea I'm really eager to see what exactly it looks like, and I think that's really cool.
And speaking of seeing it, it's going to be available on TitleMatchNetwork.com. Did you want to kind of give a little bit of information of the plans of release, how that's going to work?
Yes, sir. So it'll be released on the Title Match Network. Now we're going to film the event, but the event will not be streamed live because the past 2 years we streamed them live and we had really bad feed, and so last year was worse than the previous year. And so we wanted to completely avoid any of that. So this year we just decided, we're just going to film the event, and then the editors are going to get back to their hotel rooms, and they're going to upload the footage like ASAP. But I think the goal is for Saturday's events to be up at least by early Sunday morning, and Sunday's events up by early Monday morning.
Okay.
So if you purchase the stream by Monday at the latest, both events should be up. That's the plan. That's what I've been told. So that's what we're shooting for.
Awesome.
Did y'all? How was y'all? Did y'all have any trouble? I was out of town. I wasn't able to watch y'all's live. Did y'all stream go okay?
I mean, there was like some, still learning, but the stream, like, it held the whole way. The internet was good in the building. It was just some technical things we didn't get just right yet. But I mean, the stream was all the way through, and I think the sound could have been a little better, and I've already like kind of replaced it, and we've updated it, and so I think by the next one we're getting there. But the fact that we got it all the way through, when some of the big companies the past couple shows couldn't even pull that off, I'm pretty proud of that the show was beginning to end.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, so guys, you definitely don't want to miss Weekend of Carnage, Carnage Cup 15. It's one of the best and longest running deathmatch tournaments in the world. If you are in the and I should ask, I don't know if I did at the beginning, where is this taking place?
Yeah, we do it on a farm. It's in McKenzie, Tennessee. It's
okay.
It's in between Nashville and Memphis. So it's like in the middle between Nashville and Memphis.
Awesome.
But it's a small country town. We got a guy's got a farm up there, and a really nice place. There's camping. We allow free camping, and we got food trucks and merch, and so we just make a whole weekend out of it, man. Good times,
Yeah, these outdoor shows are a lot of fun. I mean, you can get up, stretch, a lot more comfortable than your traditional arena in a lot of cases. So yeah, you guys that are going to the show, I'm very envious. I think it's going to be a great time, and a lot of great people in IWA. And Kevin, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it.
Man, I appreciate y'all guys, man. Y'all great supporters, and like I said, Todd, good fellow, man, doing all my work for me, and I hope y'all can make it out here one day, man. And I'm gonna try to get out.
We were just talking about
California too. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, we were just talking about we definitely want to make it out there. We just got to figure it out.
Yeah, I was telling Todd, like Todd, Pugs, and whoever need to come down to Atlanta, and we can make the road trip up to Tennessee. So we definitely plan to be there as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'd love to have y'all up, man. And
yeah,
if I get out to California, man, maybe I can get out there for one of y'all's too, man.
Yeah,
hell yeah, anytime.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, guys, we definitely support IWA Deep South. Check out Carnage Cup. If you can't be there in person, definitely order the stream. You're going to get a lot of fantastic action. And once again, thank you so much, Kevin. And we will see you guys back here soon.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Appreciate it, guys. Good night. Thank you.